Also from the Dollar Tree, I got some of these little claw clips to play around with. Kind of fun. And from a different dollar store, I got some multicolored bobby pins that just have a little bit of glitter on them. Kind of fun. And I figured there's navy, red, white, and black that maybe for 4th of July I can do something with the bottom 3, and that might be kind of cute. And picked up these little cheapy clips, or bobby pins rather. They look kind of pretty, and black usually works really well in my hair because it shows up very well. I don't know if I showed you guys this already. I don't think I did. I got this ring at a vintage shop. It's most likely not vintage, but and also really big on me all of a sudden. But I don't know. It was just kind of different, and I thought I liked it at the time. Now I'm not so sure. I haven't worn it yet, so maybe it was an impulse purchase. Also from one of the cheapy dollar stores, I got this ring for $1 and this ring for $1. Very pretty, summery, bright, fun stuff, which look really pretty with like a sundress, so it gives a little bit of sparkle. And I also picked up this necklace, which I never would have guessed came from the dollar. There we go. Came from the dollar store. Just goes on. Kind of like a lariat style. Obviously this will go with a different shirt, but it's two very dark, well, I guess black would be an accurate color description, chains, and then goes into these really nice beads, which actually seem to be pretty good quality, so I was kind of surprised on that. And then a cluster and more chains. I also got this cute little bracelet that has a little sliding heart on it, and I like to wear hearts all year round, not necessarily just for Valentine's Day, but I thought this was really cute. Also for $1. Okay, this isn't something that I recently purchased, but it's something I rediscovered in my closet. This is my sandwich ring, which I absolutely love. It is real silver, and when you put it on, it just looks like that. Nothing spectacular, but individually there are the different pieces of the sandwich. There's bread, lettuce, cheese, meat, and bread. So it's kind of cute to show people my sandwich ring. Definitely needs to be clean though. If you guys can see how dingy that is. Kind of like it. A little bit antiqued, but I'm probably going to get it cleaned and then just let it go back to the kind of tarnished look again, because either way I think it's cute. From Marshalls I picked up these sunglasses. I used to have a pair of Christian Dior aviators, and one of my friends one night, a guy friend of mine, was reaching in my purse looking for gum or something, who knows what actually, and he grabbed these glasses and he said, "Oh, do you want your sunglasses?" And I'm like, "No, it's night. Why would I need my sunglasses?" So for some reason he pulls them out anyways and just pulls them out by this, yanks all this apart, and told me he was going to buy me new ones, but never did. So anyways, these are extremely similar to the ones that I had. They're a little bit darker. The ones I had were almost like a soft grayish blue fading into gray, and these are pretty much just gray all the way. So I do like these. These were like $7.99 I think, which is not bad for glasses, especially, I think I mentioned this before, I never spend more than like $10, $15 on a pair of glasses because I break them so easily. So this last weekend I had to go to, I got to go to San Diego to visit my grandparents, and when I was getting down there I realized that I forgot to bring blush, which being a person as pale as you kind of need blush all the time. Not all the time, but you know, like when you want to go out in public and have your best face forward and etc. This without blush, no bueno. So I stopped in CVS when we were down there, and first of all, I cannot believe how much some of these drugstore companies get for blush nowadays. Like, this is the cheapest one I found. It was $4.99, and I'm like, just one single blush is like $9 now from Revlon or any of these other brands that I was looking at, I was like, this is not drugstore. I mean, this is not department store. It's not high end. Not that I expect a high end blush to be $9, but it didn't make sense to me. Like CoverGirl, Maybelline, all of them were just, you know, way too much, I think, for drugstore. But I also haven't shopped for a drugstore blush in a while. So I was trying to find one around $5, and I ended up with this Rimmel blush it's the Lasting Finish blush, blendable powder blush and highlighter in Autumn Catwalk. And don't ask me why it's called Autumn Catwalk. You'd think that to be more like peachy kind of shades, or just something more for autumn. But this is a brighter pink, like a matte was the top one. The medium's like a satin, lighter pink. And then this bottom one is supposed to be the highlight. That one actually has a good amount of sheen to it. And it's like a whitish pink. And that does have a good amount of shimmer to it. So when you blend them all together, they're really pretty. I don't know necessarily if I'd use this one as a highlight, just because like a pinkish white right here that's extremely frosty. It's kind of icy looking on my skin, but someone with a different complexion obviously probably have more luck with that. So when I was getting the blush, I saw that they had the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails, these cute little guys that I keep picking up, pretty much trying to complete the whole collection of every shade that they have. Never seen this one before at Target though. It's called Flirt, and the color is not showing up nearly as pretty as it actually is. It's kind of a, there we go, it's like a, it's more purple in person than it's showing up. It's showing up very like brownish burgundy, but it's got more purple tones in it than showing on camera. Very pretty shade. I'm probably going to do my nails with this for my next set of videos. If you guys want to see how that looks. The other things I picked up from Target, I just got some more nail polish remover. This one was on sale, and I didn't really care for the Target one that I got last time that was like bubblegum scented. I didn't understand a bubblegum scented nail polish remover. Awkward. I got the Hawaiian Tropic Sheer Touch Lotion Sunscreen SPF 30, and also the Hawaiian Tropic Tanning Lotion Sunscreen SPF 4. So I figure I'm trying to get like a base color going on, laying out for, you know, like 15-20 minutes at a time. I will burn if I stay out any longer than that, no matter the SPF. It's like, it's a fact that I will burn. And plus my freckles start to come out in full effect when I'm out in the sun for a long time. But I figure if I just want to lay out for like 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes at the max, I'll put some of this on, the SPF 4, so I can actually get some color. And then if I'm going to be outside doing any activities like going to the park or playing tennis, I don't know, then I have the SPF 30 for my arms, neck, shoulders, legs, all that. So I will still be protected, not necessarily be working on my tan, but be protected from the sun. Not really sure where I got this. This is the Avalon Organics Volumizing Conditioner in Rosemary, enriched with wheat protein and babassu oil, which I've never heard of, but that's fine because it smells so good. It's like just fresh rosemary. It's so yummy. I can't wait like to in my hair after I use it. From Costco, I haven't really been seeing any good makeup deals there, other than they always have like the CoverGirl Lash Blast. I think they have like 3 of those for $12.97, something like that, which is actually a good idea, but I'm so fickle with my mascara. I like to switch each time I run out. But they did have the small size. This is the 1 ounce of the Viva La Juicy fragrance from Juicy Couture. And I like this. I think this is so springy. Maybe not necessarily summery, but yeah, for spring I like it a lot. I actually didn't care for the first one. Haven't smelled the third one or fourth. I don't even know what they're on yet. But this is definitely my favorite from that line. And I think the 1 ounce is $29, and it's usually $45 on Sephora.com. So that's a pretty good deal. It's not the best deal, but it was alright.